Crown of the Immaculate now accessible. Oh, do you want to do another one? We got one right up next to it. Whoa. Holy shit. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. What the hell? I assume we got a queue for the trial! For the trial! Trial time? Ready? The Crown of the Immaculate. Clear selection? Oh, just in case I was clicked on the dungeon too. Is that good? Oh yeah. My bad. Good catch. Crown of the Immaculate. I better just turn... I just gotta turn these settings off. It's just too brum. I've done that before. Yeah, me too. I'm pretty sure I've done that as well. Especially when you got like one story thing after the other. Like you got a dungeon and then another one unlocks right after, and you just cycle back into the other one. You're like, shit, gotta take a penalty. And it feels so bad to take penalties. Hi. We knew.
Are you so determined to die? One last chance, villains! Bow down and acknowledge your king! Your god!
Damn. We're gonna die. The music! I'm gonna take off Defiance. I'm gonna let this Gunbreaker tank, because they seem to know what they're doing. What is that? Is that a tank buster? No, it's a AoE. Feast upon these villains and their foul sins. What does that mean? Oh, I round up these? I guess I'll take these, yeah. Oh wait, no, I don't have my fucking Defiance on. I'm so dumb. His name is Innocent? Oh no! Oh, we got MC'd! Okay, I'll catch these, I got this. Ooh. Suffer, suffer, suffer. Regrettably, we must get close to him. He's opening up! He is birthing something, man. Uh-oh. I think there's going to be a big phase 2. He's so gross. Let's just imagine him another way. Ew! Oh no!
I shall embrace
Why is this guy so sexy now? Handsome! Oh my god. Why is he so cute? He's beautiful. I knew there was going to be a phase 2. Ah! Oh. What's he doing now? So he was just pregnant the whole time? He was just impreg? And he had to have a baby? A beautiful angel baby? I guess inside all of us there's a beautiful evil angel. All along. Your reckoning comes. Okay, we got them. Oh. Forgiven Venery. God Ray? Oh shit. Ah! Oh my god, fly! Ah! Oh. What? Do we gotta go to the edges? Okay. That was just a wild guess. Never seen that before. The music is pretty insane. Get out of here, fly! Oh god. Oh dear. We almost got him. He's almost dead. There's probably going to be one more trial at the end, I think. Because if he's level 79... Maybe? I don't know. Or is this the end of the expansion? I have no idea.
I am all powerful.
Oh, so beautiful. Beautiful prince. Let's commendate Galatea. Oh yeah, let's see what they say. Finally all the light ones are gone. And I'm about to eat that soul. We about to eat it up. One cannot help but pity VAUTHRY. Y'all don't got anything else? Okay. Whoa! Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, nothing. Can we go up the stairs? No. Prob's not. This is a really nice place, though. Damn. Let's say. Well, it looks like we missed it all yet again. With your powers, you could have done so much good, he said. Okay, he said that to VAUTHRY. I was like, wait, what? We've secured an escape route. Do what you must. There lieth the last of the light. A dramatic transformation, the result of the Sin Eater within emerging to claim dominance, I assume. Is that VAUTHRY? I see. It's finally over then. Now night will return to all of Novrant, bringing salvation to both of our two worlds. Uh-oh. Upon speaking to Rune, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Should you leave the area, you may try to... Thanks for inviting him out. Thanks! Thank you, Chunky. That was cool. Excellent, excellent, excellent perfect heals. I'm so scared. I don't want to keep going. I don't want to keep going. Okay. Okay, we gotta do this. Gotta do this at some point. I'm so scared. Please. Please. Happy ending. Happy ending. He kind of looks like,
I hope. I am righteousness. And I am a god. That is why I was born. As man and sin eater both. I kept the people safe. They respected me. Worshipped me. How can this be? I should be the one looking down at you.
Yep. I'm gonna eat you.
I am your god.
This is a very big cannibalism expansion. There we go.
Look, the sky.
Oh, it's actually really beautiful. Wow. Oh shit. Vision. I'm remembering something. I am remembering.
Fools! Were it not for my decisive action, the whole city would have been overrun, razed to the ground. Yet they dare to complain about casualties? Spare me. I'll wager they were put up to it by those wretches who seek to usurp me. They're stirring up the citizenry. But if they think I will yield to the likes of them, they are gravely mistaken.
To be subjected to such deplorable treatment, such
Emmett?
ingratitude. You have my sympathies, sir. You do so much good for this city, and you could do so much more were you not surrounded by fools.
Emmett in the Asian robes?
Who are you? You're not supposed to be in here.
My apologies for the intrusion, but I come bearing a proposal. One that will ensure the longevity of your reign. But give me the word, sir, and I will bring hither a light warden. By giving its power to the babe within your lady wife's womb, we shall create a transcendent being. A king to rule over all. And as sire to the king, your authority will never again be in question.
Emmett made VAUTHRY. I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be surprised at all. Yeah? Yeah.
Amazing. Before my VAUTHRY, they behave as docile pets. With this gift, my line should be guaranteed power for perpetuity. We shall rule the whole world.
I'll lock her in here.
By all means, sir. United under Yulmor's banner, men will cease fighting and abandon their ambitions. Thus, they will grow fat and complacent, and in their sloth, seal your supremacy.
Hey, puppy. So Emmett basically orchestrated that whole thing. From the start. Hey, Swiggy dog. Oh no. Oh no.
Are you all right? Say something.
12 for Fend. He cannot contain the light. He's beginning to turn. Urianger, if you've aught up your sleeve, now is the time.
Sorry, my dog is running around.
It's changing back.
No, what? I'm becoming a light warden. No. I think that's what's happening.
The combined power of every Light Warden is too terrible a burden for any one soul to bear. And so I shall relieve you of it.
Exarch, what are you doing?
Urianger.
I I will channel this profusion of power to the Crystal Tower and use it to travel to other worlds. As I have dreamed of doing ever since I first learned of their existence. Who would choose to remain here in this dying realm when they might go elsewhere and begin anew? Not I. And thus did I use you.
No, no, I don't believe you. It doesn't make sense.
Damn you! We won't let you do with him as you please.
Do not interfere!
Orange? He's never raised his
Please,
voice like that.
I beseech you all, let him go.
You knew of this, Urianger. Tis all a fiction. Such vaguely defined acts of teleportation stand no chance of success. The exarch will never live to see another world, as he knows only too well.
Then, what does he mean to do?
To die?
He means to take the light with him into the rift, where he will die. From the beginning, he intended to sacrifice himself to save our friend and Norvrent.
At journey's end, an opportunistic thief makes off with the hero's prize. A paltry way to end a chapter, I concede. Yet your tale will continue, and my role in it will scarcely be remembered. Worry not. Whatever should become of me, I will be happy and free, safe in the knowledge that I have played my part.
It is him! I knew it was him! Don't go.
Thank you for fighting for this world, for believing.
He's not gonna go.
Fare you well, my friend, my inspiration.
What? Emmett?
Only those who possess the royal eye of the Allagan Imperial line are capable of controlling the Crystal Tower. Such individuals do not exist in the First. Therefore, in all likelihood, the Exarch arrived here with the tower. This much I had surmised, yet I could not discern his grand scheme. To think that he went through all this trouble for the sake of a single hero. It's almost admirable in its absurdity.
Just for one guy?
Alas, it is not your grand scheme that will succeed, but ours.
You bastard!
Stay put. Your friend is still alive, but whether he remains so depends on you. What a disappointment you turned out to be. I placed my faith in you. Let myself believe that you could contain the light. But look at you now, halfway to becoming a monster. You are unworthy of my patronage.
It was you who created VAUTHRY, wasn't it?
I am an Ascian. My heart's sole desire is to usher in the great rejoining. 100 years ago, I entrusted my comrade Logriff with the task of increasing light's sway over this world. This we sought to do by manipulating heroes. When that failed to achieve the desired result, I created VAUTHRY. But thanks to your meddling, that too has ended in failure.
What was your true purpose in approaching us?
By your 12, boy, have I not told you before that everything I said was the truth? You were specimens by which I might gauge man's potential as it stands. I genuinely had an interest in you, genuinely considered taking you on as allies. Provided he could contain and control the light. If not, then he, and by extension you, would be of no use to me. 'Twas as simple as that.
Can we save G'raha Tia now?
So, we've been found wanting. How disheartening. But even had we fulfilled your conditions, there was no guarantee that we would cooperate. What then?
Then I simply kill you all. At the very least, it would restore the world to the way it was before you went about trouncing Light Wardens willy-nilly. Suffice it to say, it would be most inconvenient to have all that light taken away. And I would be lying if I were to claim his actions didn't have me worried.
Ah!
You still retain your form and your senses. But you have all but become a Sin Eater. Whether you will it or no, your mere existence will serve to engulf the world in light. Those in your company will likewise turn into Sin Eaters, and in time you will succumb to your base instincts and hunt innocents to feast on their sweet, sweet ether. Those few with the will left to fight may rise up against you, but before your absolute might, they will quickly know despair. There is no hope. We are finished. Mankind is finished. Ah, the irony. What VAUTHRY achieved through bliss, you achieved through despair. But I have overstayed my welcome. I shall look forward to seeing you bring the world to its knees, hero.
Just like that, it's just... What are you doing?
Exarch! I have naught to show for all the time and effort I invested in you. He is a small token for my troubles. I did not expect that I could learn aught from man, But I may yet learn something from all the knowledge he had hoarded for his precious hero. I pity you, I do.
You're a motherfucker. I hate
Your
you.
friends are now your foes. If you do not kill them, they will kill you. When it all
I'm not gonna
becomes
kill
too much
them.
to bear, seek me out at my abode in the dark depths of the Tempest. There, you may complete your descent into madness with some dignity, far from prying eyes. Till then, I bid you farewell, Eater.
This is all bad. There's nothing good here. This sucks. Ardbert? Ardbert, are you there?
Ah, finally.
Yeah? What? Oh my god. Was it just a dream?
You're confused. And small wonder. After you collapsed, Emmet's self vanished. Then Reen did what she could to stay the raging of the light within your body. Thanks to her, you're still you, but she's only delayed the inevitable. You're not going to like what you see, but you still need to see it.
The light's back.
It's like this all over. The whole of Norvrad is shrouded in light again. And it's because of you, and the power you absorbed from the Wardens. No one knows but your friends. When they carried you down from the mountain, they told everyone waiting below that they didn't understand why the light had returned. Now they're out there trying to allay the people's fears, while searching for a way to save you.
You can't save me, you have to kill me. Oh my god.
If you're well enough to be up, you're well enough to get some fresh air. Better that than stewing in here. Go on. Go.
I hate this. I hate everything about this. Okay. That was a lot. I don't really like this game anymore. I gotta be honest. I don't really like it. I don't like this anymore. Let me carry you on a makeshift stretcher looking disturbingly bereft of vigor and to confound my where the sky was, well. Seeing you up and about is the first good news we've had in a while. Assuming you feel strong enough, would you perhaps consider a stroll in the city? Braggy was one of those who helped convey you to these chambers, and he has visited several times since to inquire about your condition. Literally, somebody has to kill me and let themselves become a sin eater to let the light out. Well, there's always going to be a light warden, isn't there? How do you get the light out? How do you get the light out? How do you remove it? How do we get it out of me? Feels bringer. I fucking hate this. I hate this expansion. I hate everything. This is awful. I don't want to be here. I hate it. I hate it. Oh. And I just started to like exarch Graha. I knew it was Graha the whole time. And he still confused me. I still was like, maybe it's not Graha, but it's Graha. It's Catboy. I can't. Bruh. And now he's gone? Emmett took him as like a consolation prize? This is the dumbest thing ever. It's the dumbest thing ever. Why did Emmett? Emmett's a piece of shit is what he is. He's a bastard. He's a fucky wucky, evil, nasty, naughty, no good man. Don't like him. Well, look who's back from the dead. Your companions look fair ready to drop when they brought you in. I feared you had one foot in the grave. Cold and lifeless you were. Told me some evil bastard went and snatched our poor exarch away in the midst of the chaos. What is the world coming to? But moaning never solved a thing, did it? I don't know. It's all I can think to do right now. I just want to moan. Nay, it's times like these that we Crystarian folk stand tall and do what needs to be done. Trade with your moors back on the table. We best make use of those resources to fortify the city against the eaters or whatever misery the fate seems fit to throw at nests next. Okay. Okie dokie. This is so fucking depressing. I hate this expansion. This expansion is This is about 30 minutes too late, but you might want to bind raw intuition. What's just that? Oh. You want me to... that's probably a good idea. I kind of don't bind cooldowns that much. I kind of just click them whenever I want them. The only things I really bind are like the stuff that I use all the time, but I feel like I should bind it more than Tomahawk. Shift F, provoke. I don't even use provoke that often. Maybe I'll just put it here. It basically gives you lifesteal. Yeah, I do use it sometimes. But I have to actually remember to click it with my actual clicky click. No one's been allowed to see you. Even Spag extrusions were forbidden from making visits. Ryan was kind enough to tell me you were showing symptoms similar to Eater corruption, so I suppose there was little any of us could have done for you in any case. As for your companions, they've been rushing hither and yon, seeking a cure for your condition. I worry to see their faces grow ever more haggard every time they pass through the Crystarium. You guys, you can't save me. I have to die. I shall let them know you're awake. And when they come to see you, sweetie, please do convince them to rest a bit. They won't be helping anyone if they all collapse of exhaustion. And our own Morin has been a little better, I'm afraid. He hasn't left the cabinet, too busy with his nose buried in dusty tome or another. I hate this. So you press it and smack a bunch of mobs and rock it to full... Yeah, it's really good with AoEs. Definitely. Definitely. I should probably use it more, yeah. Instead of regular cooldowns. I think it's like one of the last cooldowns I press, I think. But I should use it more. Let's go to the cabinet. This game sucks. Why'd I play this? Why'd I play this expansion? I could just have avoided the MSQ. I could just have never played Shadowbringers and I would have been so happy. I never would have known what happens next and I'd be fine with it. I'd be like, I don't need that trauma. I don't need it. Fuck that. Dude. Dog shit game. Dog shit ass game. Fuck this. I hate it. It's actually really good. They really wanted to fuck you up, I guess. Jesus. Graha's... We're gonna get Graha back, right? There's too much fucking fan art of him. This says the same thing as the last. Wait, is it truly you and not some figment of my imagination? 'Twould seem our prayers have been answered. I've been scouting our shelves for the wisdom to explain this most worrisome conundrum. I must have pored over 100 tomes, but no definitive conclusion seems forthcoming. So many questions I would pose to the exarch, and thus do I feel his absence all the more. The exarch is gone. I was just starting to like him. I was just... Now that you're awake, however, I'm hopeful the search for our stolen steward might begin in earnest. Catalyst, meanwhile, leads the crystalline mean in preparations for battle, though against what foe we are as yet uncertain. Why not pay her a visit? I'm sorry, but... I don't even know why I'm doing any of this. Ow, my knees. Poor knees. What are we doing? Why are we doing any of the things that we're doing? Why are we still fighting? I hate this. This is the worst. Why are we here? Why are we here just to suffer? I keep laughing because I don't know what else to do. If I don't laugh, I'm gonna cry. We, alive and well, I see. You gave us all a proper fight, you know that? Not a day's gone by. How many days has it been? Not planning on striking out straight away though, are you? I was hoping to have a better look at your equipment. If we'd been able to provide you with better weapons or sturdier helms, then maybe you would have won the day and the exarch would still be here. As such, we're keeping busy consulting each other on new forging techniques. If you could stand still a moment, I'd like to assess the gear we're trying to improve. Aye, well that's some fine work, I must admit. It wouldn't be impossible to make something better, but we'd need to experiment with different patterns and materials, and I'm not sure we have that kind of time. It sounds like a challenge that he would enjoy. Hi. Greetings, Glynid. The master of the stairs is running his own errands now, is he? I'm just gonna... You mean old Grinault? I'm not listening. What good does his talent do if we can't bloody find him? He's probably cloistered himself in some forgotten cave. That does make things difficult. In my time at the bar, many's the tale I've been told of strangely fated encounters, even if... Oh, this is... Why are we still here? Why are we still here? So how are we doing? I see. Yeah, wildflower. We're having problems. We'll keep our noses to the grindstone. Okay. I'll let you get back to convalescing. What the hell does convalesce mean? You're actually the reason I came over here in the first place. If you're passing the stairs, then I have a regular who's eager to meet you. Okay. Nodders? I'd best be getting back. Just because the word's coming apart, it seems, doesn't mean we have to follow suit now, does it? The existence crisis seems to have set in, I see. I think it's a good time to fall apart. That's all I'll say. We can't forget the heart upon which the city was founded, or the exarch might not have much of a home to return to. He's definitely coming back. We're definitely getting Graha back. And we'll find a cure. Maybe. I think a return to your sickbed might be in order. Ah, you might consider resting a while atop the watchtower next to the rookery. The exarch often liked to stand there and feel the wind upon his face. I don't want to think about him anymore. I don't even want to hear the word exarch. Stop it. This is a dog shit ass game. I hate it here. It's literally nothing worse. I should never have played this. Why would anyone play this game? Why would anyone recommend this game? Are you insane? Do you like pain? Do you? I can't stop laughing because it's so sad. Like, could they play? The music is also very upsetting. Convalescing means to relax or taking ease. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could do with a good convalesce. All this running around is too much. We remoters had enough. I've had enough of this. Can we just take a moment? Can we just... you know... This isn't nearly as fun as I thought it would be. Oh god, it's way too bright.
The people of this city have spirit, I'll give them that. They've not lost the will to fight.
I feel like this is all my fault.
I can imagine how torn you must feel, looking at that sky. knowing what it means.
Oh my god, he read my mind. He read my goddamn mind. Ugh. The secrecy is worse. I'd rather people knew. I want them to know. So they can, like, cut me
If
down.
you're thinking of coming clean, don't. It might make you feel better, but it would make things 100 times worse for them. They're better off not knowing.
Are they? They at least have someone to blame.
You're in a corner, and there doesn't seem to be any obvious way out. But that doesn't mean it's over. However hopeless it seems, you haven't lost yet. I remember looking up at the sky like this before. Being caught up in a strange kind of calm. It was after we realized we were responsible for the flood. When we resolved to journey to the source by taking our own lives. One last sacrifice. One last fight. One last failure. And then the Oracle appeared and, well, you know the rest. There were times in the years and decades that followed when I wondered if we might not have been better off just letting the rejoining happen. That we'd made one last mistake. But seeing that giant Talos stir to life cured me of any doubts I still had. Always we took the burden of fighting upon ourselves. That's what heroes do, isn't it? So we never had the chance to see anything like that. Our people coming together as one. To think that their hope still burned so bright. That they were still so eager to live, they would lift up their fellows, one on top of the other, till they reached the sky. No. We made the right decision. And I can finally feel proud of the part we played in helping this world survive. Well, come on then. As I thought, what happened between us was no coincidence.
Are we dating now?
My story may be finished, but the fates have gifted me a minor role in yours. I suspected as much the moment I realized you could hear me.
Now we
But
kiss?
it's hard not to doubt yourself when you're the man who caused the flood. I was afraid to do anything more than watch for fear of making things even worse. But no longer. After all, the path I once walked is now yours to finish. For what it's worth, I cast my lot with yours. If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you. If you lose control, I'll do my best to stop you. So, let us be about it, hero.
Oh, I was worried you were here all alone, brooding and fretting and wallowing in your woes. But look at you, grinning at nothing like a pollen-drunk pixie. Look at what you've done to your ether. It's a mess. And you have cracks running all through that pretty soul of yours. My poor little sapling. Whatever am I to do with you? Shall I yield up my throne? You could claim it. Cut ties with the mortal world. Hide away in the castle.
No. Can't do that.
Won't fix the problem. But would it really matter? If any pesky heroes come calling with steel and magic, all of Il Meg will rise up in your defense. My crown and scepter are yours, if you want them. What? Don't give me that look. Of course I knew before I asked that you'd never ever heed such a wicked suggestion. And besides, what would become of my precious and ephemeral flower? Dear beloved sapling, you are lost, confused, and have precious little time to gather your wits. Your kind is always so preoccupied with what lies ahead, and so we muddle your vision with fog and glamour. But such trickery is easy to see through. Stand very, very still. Think not of where you need to go, but where you are right now at this moment, at this time, in this place. Our cairn of crystal. From shadowed hood he watched you go, his ruby eyes with warmth aglow. See yourself as he saw you, and that shall be the clearest clue.
Stop. I can't do that.
You stand in his garden, dear sapling. Ask his flowers what they know, and you will surely find an answer. But what will you do with it, I wonder? I'll be watching and waiting. Waiting and watching.
Okay. Boyfriend got you. Folks really do date themselves. Your Appa cosplay is on point. Yeah, he has blue eyes. I gave mine yellow eyes. because they're a little bit different. They're a little bit different. That was so sad. Okay, be right back. I probably look awful. Woof. I told you you'd want tissues. Damn it. Oh, I'm so stupid. I was like, I'm not gonna cry. I never cry. Damn. Holy shit. Gather information on the crystal exarch. Okay. I brought some Mentos. Comfort Mentos. Yummy. I did like the pep talks though. The pep talks were very, very cute. It's so weird the fact that like Graha, the whole scene with Graha, you know, exarch, like that doesn't get you, but it's the time afterwards when they're talking about how he sees you. Damn. That is just so much. He's a man of wisdom and compassion and many untold secrets. But none can doubt his generosity. When the Crystarium was being constructed, he even allowed folk to plunder the tower for resources. He has imposed no restrictions upon us but one. No one except the exarch is permitted to dwell within the spire. Many seasons past, a comrade of mine was bold enough to ask the reason why. The exarch merely smiled and said, because one day the crystal tower may vanish as suddenly as it arrived. Why? They really... I don't know how you meet so many of those. Mentos? I don't know either. I mean, the fruity ones are easier to eat because you just like pop them in. And they just disappear so fast. I don't know. Now, the minty ones are more like, you know, just chewy mints. It really does hit you after. Yeah. I think a lot of things do, huh? Like, when Estinian turned into Nidhogg. At first I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And then later on I was like, oh my god. Like, it hits you after a while. Poor Estinian. Oh my god. Mm-mm. You're not writing the exarch's memoirs, are you? God, I hope not. I'm not sure how much I can tell you, considering we avoid asking too many questions, unspoken rule and all that. If anyone has fresh insights to share, then it'd be Captain Luna. Luna. She lost her parents to an eater attack. And the exarchs order her upbringing. Outward appearances aside, those two are like grandfather and granddaughter. I imagine the news of the predicament hit her doubly hard. Not that our proud captain would ever let it show. If you do decide to talk to Luna, she'll be at her usual post at the gate. Oh, poor Luna. I'm sorry, Luna. This is my fault. I'm so sorry. I guess now we have to ask the librarian about him too. To the cabinet. How you feel about Emmett? Oh, don't even say that name. Don't even say that name. Don't even. God damn. Don't you hate him? Don't you hate his guts? After that? Like, you start to like him, you start to sympathize with him, and then he turns around and he's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm the one who made VAUTHRY, and by the way, I'm gonna shoot Graha, steal him away, and wait for you to fucking die of light madness or whatever. Bastard. I'm gonna shoot him in the face. I'm gonna cut his head off. I'm gonna get the aura sight, and I'm gonna punt it into his chest until he explodes. It's gonna be the best thing ever. I'm guessing Luna's a Vera character from another game. No, I just say Luna because I think it's funny to say things wrong. I don't know. I mean, Luna is a very cool name too. Like Loon, like the moon. Loon. If you've come to the results of my research... No, I want to ask about Graha. I mean, Exarch. Wouldn't it be funny if, while talking to one of these people, the wall is like, I want to ask you about Graha too. I mean the crystal Exarch. Could you imagine? Records pertaining to the Exarch? Well, I need no documentation to relay what little I know of his history. Less than a decade had passed since the coming of the flood when the Crystal Tower first flashed into existence. Its summoner, the Exarch himself, became known to the refugees in Lakeland soon thereafter. He welcomed all who sought out the spire, be they locals who had lost their homes, or Voberites fleeing their ruined kingdom, and together did they found the city which would become the Crystarium. Some thought to call him king, for he refused to share his name, but the summoner did not deem himself worthy of royal address. Thus did the people why couldn't he just make up a name? Luna is a cool name. Cool like the moon. Yeah. That's pretty much as far as my thought process goes. So alike to the tower he had summoned, and bestowed upon him the title of Crystal Exarch. As for his true name, well, 'twould seem that is a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. It's Graha. I knew it was Graha the whole time. I knew it. But then I was like, why would he lie to me? Why would Graha lie to me? Maybe it's not Graha. I still don't know why he didn't just tell me. Why he didn't just tell me everything. I guess because in the end, he wanted to trick me into letting him die. Maybe he knew I wouldn't let him do that. Oh my god. That's just not cool. Not a cool train of thought. We gotta go to the gate. Can't wait to kill Emmett. Do we kill him in the patches or what? Emmett, Xenos. We got 2 big boys to kill. Emmett, Xenos, and Adilopus. That's the terrific trio of guys that I want to murder. That I really, really, really need to murder. Actually, Adilopus, I don't even hate Adilopus. I just know that he needs to go. Whoa. She got the tank armor. Do I have any? No. I almost swallowed my own, like, choked on my own spit. He knew he'd have to die after taking a light corruption, and if you knew, you'd stop him, yeah. Yeah, that's why he did it. But you know what? He's not dead. Maybe I'm glad Emmett shot him. But I wish he'd just, not taken him away. Oh, shit. I'm on auto. A welcome surprise. Now if only the exarch has returned to us. He was taken by this rival of yours, was he not? Your companions mentioned they had an idea of where to find him, and so I bristled when they asked for patience. I did not understand their hesitation until I saw that you had fallen. Only then did I realize that I had no business rushing ahead. Even so, the delay has been no less agonizing. In the moments before he left to join you in Kalusia, the exarch entrusted me with a key. It opens a door in the ocular to a chamber known as the umbilicus. This room is the heart of the tower into which only the exarch himself is permitted to enter. He bid me allow none into the tower once he had departed. Only in the event that an army of eaters descended upon the city was I to access the umbilicus and awaken the defensive barrier. Never before had he left me with such instructions, but the battle with VAUTHRY loomed near, and at the time I accepted the key without much thought. Since then, however, that moment is all that occupies my mind. When I recall the look upon his face, he knew that some terrible fate awaited him. Tell me, Wee. I need to know what he feared, what battle you and your companions are truly fighting. I trust in the exarch, and I should not be voicing these doubts when he is not here to respond to them personally. But you have come to me with a question of your own, have you not? Yeah. I see I'm not the only one who burns for answers. The time has come to open the tower's heart. Though we do not face an invasion of eaters, I suspect the city will be in far more danger if you do not gain the knowledge you seek. Yeah, I feel like the light is here, so the eaters are gotta be coming, right? It's gotta be coming soon. Lina urges you to follow her. I mean Luna! I just want to say Luna. I want to get it wrong. Ah! There's a fly. Come, meet me in the ocular and I will unlock the door within. What's in there? God, I'm so curious. I'm actually burning. I am burning to know. Maybe I should get... God, I really want to know, but maybe I should get the aetheryte. I'm scared, and I'm scared and curious. I don't know. Woof. 82 yams to the west, that's close. This way. Oh, it's right there. There's a fly in my room. Just taking a little recess from all that story, maybe. It's northwest. So maybe... Oh, I'm unattuned. I better run over there. Damn. We're just gonna do some calm, quiet ether collecting. And we're not gonna think. We're gonna switch our brains right off. I'm glad you agree. Solid idea. I just want to make it clear. Every time I say this game sucks and I hate it, I'm just upset. Okay? This is a really good game. I really, really like it. I'm just being a little brat. It's really, really well made and so well written. Oh my god. I can't believe that a raid questline from A Realm Reborn is coming back in such a big way, like 3 expansions later. It's mind-blowing. I wonder, did they plan it from the start, or did they kind of like unfold it gradually and build on it? Because it feels like it could have been either way. They could have totally like planned it all out from the beginning, and I would believe that. But they also could have like progressively built on ideas that they planted, like seeds that they planted, and kind of like expanded them. That would also be make sense. And I don't think one is like better than the other. Like, it's not necessarily better to plan everything in advance, because I think that makes you less flexible to adapt on the fly if you plan everything. Maybe there was a loose plan to let things unfold, and they just kind of ran with it. Yams to the east. Well, I gotta attune first anyway and get these quests. Some of it was planned, yeah. I think some of it was planned too. That makes a lot of sense. Because I feel like there's just such a solid through line. I don't know, it just all connects so well. Everything is like, even the character development connects through to now. Like, every single thing that's happened, I feel like, has affected the characters. And, like, they all grew or changed because of it. My voice just cracked. But, you know? Ho there, friends. Might you lend me your aid? His armor made it back safely, but my man's nowhere to be found. Gui. Oh. Do you reckon he's gone back for his rider? Oh, I gotta follow the armorer to go find this guy. As soon as that thing left, I was like, I gotta go find it. Yo, did you fight the mind goblin yet? What's the mind goblin? What are you talking about? Is it the one from the trailer that was saying all that nasty stuff? The gremlin? Or is it something else? I haven't seen any mind goblins. Mind goblin these nuts. You need to... Wait, you did that on me before. Oh my god. Because they've admit that they don't always plan character deaths until they're working on the expansion. Really? Who's died so far? Horschiffant and Ysael. Ysael's death was bullshit. I don't even like to think about it. I can't think of many other people that have died though. I mean, Xenos died technically, but he's back. He's back ×2. He's got someone in his body, and he's also back in a different body. Who else died? Yeah, you did it before. And I was like, who's the mind goblin? What's the mind goblin boss? Man, that's a good one though. I kind of want to use that on somebody. Yo, did you fight the mind goblin boss yet? No, what's the mind goblin? Mind goblin these nuts. So good. Is that water? Can I swim in that? Oh. I don't know why I needed to know that. To the east. But not yet. Quee. Oh, here he is. Aw. Thank you, friend. When the beast knocked me from my mount, I thought it was the enemy for sure, but however did you know where to look? Because of your armor, dude. It loves you. It's your best friend. Your best buddy. My mount led you to me? No, you don't say. I owe you an apology, little fellow. Gui! And with that, I'd best head back to the Imperative. And let everyone know I'm alright. Okay, let me go... 362 to the northeast. So it'll be like... up here somewhere. Mentos keep me company. I don't know why my sister gave me 2 packs of these. I just go through them so fast. Southeast? Oh, it's there. My mind is so empty now. It's kind of weird that Ardbird is my boyfriend when he looks exactly like me. Like we're twins. It's like dating your twin. But if I didn't look exactly like him, we'd totally be dating. It was just so cute the way that he said like, if you falter, I'll push you, and if you lose control, I'll hold you back, and that was just so cute. Ugh. What a guy. What did he say? He's in your corner now or something? Man. That's my man. Okay, no more currents. Just quests. Woof. Ah, there you are. So both of these aethers, I think. Ah, fly, go away. There can't be that many left. Lakeland, there's 3 left. I think the other one I already have in my journal. It's the Crystarium. I think that's the one. Hey, what is this? Ho there! Who you calling a hoe? Should we go up to the top and do some repairs? Whoop! I think. Nah, it's super couple magic to look alike. We're just dressing in matching outfits because we're a couple. And matching hairstyles. But we're actually totally different dudes. He does have a different face, I think. I think they gave him a unique face. He's definitely scowlier. That's for sure. He's got like a permanent scowl or something on his face. And just toss this on. I love Albert. And Feoul. Little fairy. Oh, that was so cute. And the way she came into the fight. She was like, why didn't you call me? Yeah. And then she just kind of, yeah, it's just, she totally forgives you as well. Love her. The last one's at the top, maybe? No, I missed it. I missed it somewhere. I think. It does say it's down. 60 yards down. Whoop. Hey-ya! Ow, my knees! Ow! All broken. Pink. Very relaxing. Wah doof. Crunch. This fort's taken its fair share of beatings, but it stands tall to this day, watching over and protecting the Crystarium and its people. I reckon you have a real talent for repairs. Mayhap I could interest you in joining the guard as a full-time wall mender. You know what? After the shit we've been through, maybe we should just become like bricklayers. We should just settle down. Except, yeah, okay, we can't do that. We have a big problem. But, you know, after we get the light out of us, I say we retire from heroing. No more heroing. No more adventuring. I've decided I want to be a bricklayer. Sounds much more calming. Hold it right there, Greenhorn. It just so happens that I have a task for you to perform. This is a supply order. You are to take it to mines and do so with all speed. Well, okie dokie. Sounds fine to me. It's so upsetting. It's so upsetting to see the light in here now. Ugh. Feels like shit. Everything's ruined. All that effort. I think before I started Shadowbringers, I thought that the whole thing would be like, we would cycle through the same stuff that happened to Ardbert, and then we would become him at the end. And in a way, that's kind of what happened, but not quite as literal as I thought it would be. It was more like metaphorically we became him. Sort of. But yeah. That was my original assumption. A supply order from Tiana. That's what I'd like to know. Mistaken for a new recruit, you say? You really should make a point to clarify the situation next time. Unfortunately, I'm a mute and I can't talk. Unfortunately, I'm also skipping through this dialogue because I don't want to read. Too depressed to read. A traveler? Ha! But since you were kind enough to grace us with your company, why don't I tell you a bit about this place? The bell serves a purpose far more grim, to warn the residents of Lakeland of sin eater attacks. Right. Just nice and calm. Nothing going on. Just helping people out. Just doing random business. It's how it should be. We don't get many travelers in these parts. What you see today is actually the ruins of a larger structure built over a century ago. We took over what was left and converted it into a lookout tower of sorts. The location's rather ideal, you see. We can see threats coming in from miles away and send out patrols to deal with them when they get too close. I'm not really sure why I'm speaking to all these people. But I don't know. Can we go inside? No. Then where's this person? Where's this last person supposed to be? Oh, up the top? Oh, there's more stairs. Oosh. Jonard. It's very beautiful up here. Have you ever wondered how Radiska's Round got its name? Radiska was a guardsman, one of our best and bravest. They say he gave his life holding off a horde of sin eaters just long enough for a group of refugees to flee to safety. The body of this hero was discovered right here at this tower, and ever since then it's been named in his honor. I thought it would be a way funnier story than that. That was sad. Down. Is it up? Up or down? Oh, is it down here? Nope. Is it on this level? Okay, I Why doesn't it have an up arrow if it's supposed to be up? Huh? Nani? Wait, he is right here. Oh my gosh. Did my man have anything of interest to say? In any event, I hope your stay here was not overly tiresome. No, your men didn't really have much interesting to say, but I still read some of it. So aren't I just the bestest boy? Yes, no. Bjorn? Have a sandwich, Bjorn. Yum 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 yum. Ah, food, thank you. Your bravery on the field will not soon be forgotten. That's nice. But I'm the reason you're suffering right now, so... That's nice too, isn't it? We love that. Joanric. Here's a sandwich, Joanric. Chatwick's mother made this? That's the best news I've had in days. Great. Enjoy your sandwich. I guess I'm still a little depressed. The pep talks worked a little though. I feel better. Wii Remote feels better. I don't feel better. I feel better. But not that much better. Oh, the stairs. Here's a sandwich. We're making progress. Getting these Sammies out. Where's the ocular? Oh, it's in the Crystarium? Oh, right. That's not a... That's a main scenario. Okay. I'll do that after this. I think this is the last aetheryte. And then we'll be done. We'll be donezo. Ready to fly. Right? I believe. Yes. Yes. I apologize for asking such a trifling task of you, but we lost a lot of people on that battlefield. And I thought that if they admire you even as half as much as I do, well... In any case, you have my sincerest gratitude. Ah. Yay, I can fly! Yay! Whee! Happy. Great game. Excellent. Let's go. No, cut the sad music. Makes my brain hurt. Mm. If I end up in any of the other zones, I'll do the Aether Currents for them, but not until I actually have to go there.
I have unlocked the door to the umbilicus. You are free to enter.
Oh.
Once you have what you require, I'll see it sealed once more. Until then, I will remain without.
Okay. You don't want to go inside with me? See what he's got? Okay. Your loss. I'm just saying. Oh, it's just books? You telling me I gotta read? What? Didn't Emmett say he wanted to use Graha's knowledge? Oh no. No! This was when he told Orange?
A moment to collect my thoughts, I prithee. Thy true name is Grahatia, then. By thy claims, thou too art a native of the Source, though from an age beyond our own, when the 8th umbral calamity hath visited devastation upon our star. Thou hast, by subtle means, reached across the boundaries of time and space to unsow the seeds of catastrophe, ere its creeping vines drag our champion unto an early grave.
In essence, yes. A difficult story to swallow, I am sure.
The reason why it feels like he could potentially die is because if he does die, then it's the older version that dies. Or something from like the future, because this is the one that saw the end of the world, right? So if he dies, it would be that version that dies, and then we could still have the young one. She probably has already. After all, she was his unofficial granddaughter. True, I guess. I feel like he loves secrets so much, he probably wouldn't even tell her. Honestly. But who knows? Maybe.
I doubt not the veracity of thy words, not the account of thy coming, nor that of the fated calamity. Yet my mind straineth still to apprehend the enormity of this tale. Wouldst thou favor me with a gradual unfolding of its chapters?
Certainly. But where to begin? I should start with those great minds who survived the calamity. Sid Garland being perhaps the greatest. In hopes of staying the unending tides of war, he and his fellows pursued all manner of possible solutions.
Oh, Sid.
One of these was rooted in a theory which unified several fundamental principles discovered over the course of the Warrior of Light's adventures. It proposed a method by which one could enter the River of Time, traverse the rift, and leap between worlds. Perfecting that idea, however, was a work which consumed their lifetimes, and thus was it left to future generations to decide whether theory would be put into practice. But all the while, the world continued to burn. Hope was a feeble outpost, beset on all sides by thievery and misery and murder. People cried out in despair, "There is no hope, we are finished. Mankind is finished."
Then others raised their voices in answer. Though we be beyond salvation, those who came before may yet be saved. We will forge a crossroads and pave the way for a different future. By the wisdom of our forebears, we will prevent this calamity from ever having come to pass. The fighting went on unabated, but some few took up Cid's research and labored to realize those impossible ideas. After 2 centuries of labor, their descendants finally succeeded in awakening the Crystal Tower, an integral part of the process, and, in doing so, roused its caretaker, me.
Those who woke him from slumber.
By this stage, scholars had largely established the phenomena underpinning the rejoining, and identified the first as the shard which precipitated the 8th umbral calamity. This grand structure was already capable of storing the energies required to attempt the translocation. All that remained was to augment some few of its functions based upon the theoretical models of Cid and his compeers.
And by means of such technologies didst thou effect thine arrival in the first, to an age before this star had joined with the Source.
Some while before, as it turned out. 'Tis all but impossible to predict how time will flow between one world and the next, and we missed our mark by almost an entire century. But this only worked in our favor. The Sin Eaters could not be defeated without the blessing of light, and summoning the only man who might stand a chance against them would require decades of preparation.
An undertaking of scarce credible endurance. But thou hast kept thy plan from falling into disarray these many years bordereth on the miraculous. Yet howsoever history be rewritten, thy present self was shaped by events which followed the calamity. Should said catastrophe be averted, the very skein of thine existence will unravel. Surely thou hast foreseen this.
I am aware of the consequences. 'Tis for that very reason Cid and his colleagues bequeathed their legacy as an offering, and not an edict. To give all of oneself for the happiness of others, and with no promise of reward, 'tis a hard thing to ask. Harder still for those condemned to survive in a world which pitted brother against brother. Indeed, you are right to call the execution of this plan miraculous, though the force which held it together was nothing so inexplicable. It was him. The warrior of light has been our unbroken thread. Where others would stumble and fall, he would rise above. Where others would break and run, he would carry on. The warrior of light's tale is one of unyielding bravery. To tell it was to feel courage. To hear it was to feel hope. It was a breath of inspiration in an age of suffocating shadow. In the histories of a fallen nation was our hero hailed as its greatest ally. In the time-worn pages of a noble's memoirs were his deeds joyously retold. For many, these stories were the flame which warmed them through the coldest of nights. And so it should come as little surprise that the plan found no shortage of volunteers,
concerning as it did the Warrior of Light himself. It was their chance to add their own verse to the hero's saga. He was the lodestar that brought them all together, to send their final message back through time and space to him. The light of your legacy was our torch in the darkness. Burn bright again and live. I am merely the bearer of that wish, come to ensure it is safely delivered.
Orange.
Sharest thou this burden with me and no other? What wouldst thou have me say?
That you will be my accomplice? 'Twas you yourself who convinced me of your suitability when you spoke of how you learned of the Flood and of your part in arranging Minfilia's journey to the First. Your actions showed uncommon resolve. 'Twas clear you were committed to the cause of saving this world. I knew I could trust you to choose the right path forward, even if that choice came with a heavy price.
What price?
When all is said and done, and the last of the Light Wardens lies slain, I will absorb their corrupted ether, and then I will die. Knowing what I know of your companions, not to mention your champion, they will try to stop me. But in saving one, they would save none. Therefore, I implore you to aid me in concealing my identity and ensuring this tale ends as it must. To this end, I would have you take what I have told you of the Calamity and make of it a portent, a prophetic vision you beheld in the swirling chaos of the Rift.
Is this truly thy wish?
History remembered the Warrior of Light, as I knew it would, and I will suffer no other to rescue the champion whose star has charted my course. I will see this tale to a happy end, my friend. There has been enough tragedy.
They sure fucking has. Oh, but you didn't. You didn't. And I'm glad you didn't. Ha ha.
Careful now. If you lose control again, the light could claim you for good. Although it's probably only a matter of time before you succumb to the change in any case. What do you mean to do?
I want to do all those things. I want to do all those things. I mean to hunt down Emmett Selk.
Then we should be on our way. Diassian mentioned the Tempest, did he not? That's the stormy seas around Calusia to you. His lair must be down there somewhere, hidden beneath the waves.
Me an advert. I'm not the telling part about being in that area. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I'm surprised she's not curious to know, like, what we... Oh, she's here. Maybe she's gonna ask us. Did you find the answers you sought? I need some directions. You wish to know the way to the Tempest? You mean the sea itself and not the island of Kalusia? You should make a request to the Tamers. They'll provide you with an Amara, but... Punch. Do you mean to leave right at this moment? Alone? Uh-huh. Nay, I will not seek to stop you. Go with the blessings of the Shadow, and I shall await your safe return. Damn, Luna! You trust in me? She just trusts that I know what to do. Jesus. I was so mad at the exarch for hiding, for keeping so many secrets. I was so mad at him. I'm still mad at him. Why did he do that? I mean, I know why, but... Ew. I'm trying to decompress. Oh.
Ah, we have found thee.
I got shit to do. Don't stop me.
Word reached us of thy recovery, and thus did we gather with all haste.
I'm sorry.
Ah. By thy looks, I gather thou hast gleaned that which I came to tell thee.
Yeah. Your secrets.
Urianger has shared everything with us. The Exarch's true identity and purpose.
I offer no excuses. When I agreed to aid the Exarch with his plans, 'twas in full acceptance of the condemnation I would face when my duplicity was laid bare. Yet it is not rancor, but resolve that I sense in thee. Thou art fully intent upon walking thy path to its end, art thou not? If thou canst forgive my deception, or, failing that, set aside thy displeasure for a time, I do beg leave to follow thee. What strength and wisdom I possess are thine to command.
Oh, Orange. Oh, Orange. Hi. Ooh. Oh, Orange.
I understand the precarious nature of thy condition. Nonetheless, it is my wish to remain at thy side for as long as I am able.
I'm sorry, but I don't think this is a good idea.
She's right.
Leaving the Crystarium, I mean, with or without Urianger.
Oh.
What I did for you won't last forever. There's no telling when the light will break free again. Please, you must stay here. At least for a little while longer. We will find a way to cure this, I promise you.
How can you make promises? We don't even know where to start.
Alize, please. You know Reen was only trying to help.
Of course I I know only too well. But making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. It's a lie. Plain and simple. We've all searched high and low for an answer, and every one of us came back empty-handed.
Go Alice.
I am not about to stand in his way now. Not after failing him in his hour of need. No! The least we can do is...
We will go with you as well.
Oh.
There is naught to be gained by standing still.
Indeed, we have exhausted every other avenue. Lead, and we shall follow. If there is any hope to be found, then we will surely find it at your side.
Are we all in agreement then?
Is there aught we can do to help?
Oh shit, they're all here.
Though we may not know the whole story, we do know you're in for a fight. And while the Exarch's away, it falls to the rest of us to see the Warrior of Darkness is given a proper send-off.
You told them!
No. Well, not in so many words.
Aye, we didn't need it spelled out for us. When the night sky appeared over whichever place you went to, it was harder not to put two and two together.
From the moment I heard that you and the Exarch shared the homeland, I had my suspicions. Long had he been waiting for a certain someone to arrive, and I knew at once that it must be you.
Exactly. When he went up to meet you, it was clear it was no ordinary visitor. That spring in his step spoke volumes. I could feel his excitement.
Me too! That's right!
We do not fully understand where you or the Exarch hail from, or why you've all done so much to protect us. But we are deeply grateful nonetheless. So,
How
if
cute
there
is
anything
this?
at all we might do to aid your journey, you need only name it. What would you have of us?
You might have invited them to join us, where there are not so many. But come, they are waiting. What is your will, O Warrior of Darkness?
I don't know. Do whatever you want. Defend the Crystarium. Leave it to us. We'll see the Exarch home safe and sound. Yes, we'll save him. Oh, my heart. Ooh. Speak with Orange. I love this game. I will not look kindly on any further attempts to leave us behind. We do this together. I once said that I wanted to fight for Estinian, that I wanted to save him, not let him be sacrificed for a cause, and now I say the same to you. Ah. Gods know you've spent enough time charging into danger on our behalf. It's only fair that we return the favor.